Time for another great camping recipe, or just a great summer, fall recipe if you want to fire up the grill and you don't want to hassle with a lot of mess. We're cooking in foil packets. Earlier we did that great campfire breakfast in foil packet, which turns out really, really lovely. I love cooking in foil because, like I say, no dishes to wash, and I love to cook. Not a big fan of doing dishes. You probably aren't either. So this is a great one, chicken casserole in foil. So we're starting out with boneless, skinless chicken breasts. And the key to this recipe is you really want to pound them pretty thin. Because you're cooking the chicken in foil, you want to make sure it's cooked all the way through. And chicken breasts are much thicker in the middle than they are at the ends, so you want to kind of even them out. So this is really important. In fact, just about any time I grill chicken, I give them a little bit of a pound because they cook more evenly. But for this, I really want to pound the heck out of them. All right, Anne's saying do it on the cutting board. All right, will do. Anne, did you grow up camping? Did you go camping ever? No? All right.
I went camping as much as I went to baseball games.
All right. Camping and baseball games. We got to do that, Anne. We're going to do that this summer. Okay, so I pounded my chicken breast pretty thin. And now we're going to do a big sheet of foil. And each of these packets is going to serve one person. So just depends how many people you want to serve or how hungry you are. But the fun thing about these packets is you can really customize them and put what you want in each packet. So if the kids don't do certain veggies, you can leave those out. Not a big deal. Once again, I'm going to spray the foil. I'm using heavy duty foil with cooking spray, or you can buy the non-stick foil with rocks. All right, we're going to take one chicken breast, put it down on the foil, and you can see how nice and flat it got, and it's going to cook just a whole lot quicker that way. If you ever put chicken on the grill and you've pulled it off and you think it's done because it's nice and brown, and then you cut into it and it's pink, there's no worse thing than that, because once you pull it off the grill, it's really hard to, recook it again. It just doesn't taste the same. So that takes care of that. That's the great thing if you pound it. Now I'm going to season it really well. Salt and pepper works great. I happen to love garlic salt. We'll give it a little more flavor, so we're going to do some garlic salt and some black pepper. And again, this is just kind of that special treat after the end of a long day. We just did a really long bike ride through Peninsula Park, and it was an all-day deal, and you really work up an appetite. So sometimes, you just want something more than hot dog on a stick when you're camping. So this would be an extra special treat. Or, like I say, just, if you're doing it for the family at home in the backyard barbecue, and you just don't want to, mess with heating up the oven and doing a bunch of dishes. So we went ahead and cooked up just some quick cooking rice. You can get some of the flavored rice too, and we're going to throw some of that rice right on top of the chicken. The key with this is don't overcook the rice. I actually sometimes will undercook it a little bit because it's going to cook again in the foil pouch. You could also do potatoes. You could do thinly, very, very thinly sliced potatoes. You'd want to slice them almost paper thin, or you can pre-cook them, boil them. You could also use frozen country-style hash browns. The cubed hash browns would work perfectly in this. You wouldn't even have to cook them. You can throw those on top of the chicken. So it depends what you want to do as far as your side goes in the casserole. Rice or potatoes, both would work wonderfully. Then we've got some vegetables. This is just mixed vegetables. With some beans and carrots and corn. Broccoli would be fantastic. We're using the frozen kind because they're very quick cooking. The fresh veggies are going to take a little bit longer unless you're using like onions and peppers and zucchini. That would work wonderful when you're doing fresh. And then we've got, it's your choice of a little bit of canned soup. That's going to kind of be the gravy and bind this casserole together. Cream of mushroom, cream of celery, cream of chicken, it's all going to work great. So we're going to do a couple spoonfuls of that right on top. And that's going to create your wonderful sauce. And then the chicken, the juices from the chicken are just gonna make it taste really, really great. A couple of things that you could add on here just to jazz it up. You could do some shredded cheese, would be fantastic. You could do some of those crunchy French fried onions, which I love a little crunchy on top of my casserole. That would also be really, really great. So I'm gonna make a nice packet for you, Anne, so that you will be proud of me. So I just take both ends and then pull them up like this. I know, not too bad. We'll do it one more time so you can watch. It doesn't have to be perfect at all. The key is just don't do it too tightly. It needs some room to cook. So pull up both ends, kind of fold it down. And there you go. On the grill, this takes about 15 to 20 minutes. We want that chicken to be nice and cooked. Anne, can you grab me some tongs or the pot holders? Now pull this one off and open it up. And that's the fun part about these foil packets. It's like a little present. It's like a little surprise. And you know what? I say there's too few surprises in life. So this is a hot one. I'm going to need a hot pad too. Thank you. And by the way, if you have any really good camping recipes or gadgets or ideas of places that we should go, you know, we're always looking for them. So please email us and share. Okay, come with me. The queen of casseroles. Love a good casserole, even if I'm camping. Don't want to have to deal with scrubbing the casserole dish, so this is my way of doing a really yummy chicken casserole. Look at that. Okay, yum. Oh, as Rachel Ray says, delicious. Just want to dive into that. And by the way, you can get the recipe on our website. We've got all this great food. We need dessert, and we're going to do something other than s'mores. We're going to show you how to make pudgy pies on the grill. Really fun thing to do when you're camping or just any time in the summer. So stay with us. We'll be back.